Do you feel burnt out? Do you feel like you're not progressing in your music? You're not feeling accomplished? You're not feeling fulfilled? Trust me, I've been in the exact situation as you are. The streams, the accomplishments, the amount of followers, nothing is going the way you want it to. Well, guess what? Watch this entire video and I will help you alleviate some of that pressure and the stress that you might be weighing down on yourself. What up, it's GTech. My name is GTech and I'm a hip-hop indie artist that's been making music for 20 years. If you're new to the channel, I provide free content to help other indie artists and market and promote their music brand. All the knowledge that I'm learning, that I've learned on this channel, I've learned it on my own and I'm applying it directly into my own music and brand. If you enjoy the free content, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. So I'm gonna get right into it. When you release a single and you're planning to release a single, it's very important to take a step back and understand and plan out what specific goals you have for this single. If you're taking your music seriously, then you want to take this step and take the time and effort in analyzing this process. You can be optimistic and say, hey, I want to be featured on a big blog site like Hip Hop DX, or I want to gain 100,000 streams. Hey, it's great to set goals for yourself, but you need to be realistic. You don't want to set these massive unrealistic goals and you're setting yourself up for disappointment and then you end up not meeting these goals. And in the end, it causes more harm than good. So realistically, it is probably more ideal to set smaller goals and make your way up to these bigger goals. So instead, might set a goal that my goal is to obtain 1,000 streams rather than 100,000. Or maybe you're gonna set a goal for yourself where you want to be featured on a smaller indie hip-hop blog site rather than a bigger, more reputable one such as Hip Hop DX. Also, when you're setting these goals for yourself into the single, make sure you're accounting the around amount of time to promote this entire single. So it can't just be within a week or two. Make sure you're accounting for maybe a month or two, the pre-release and the post-release, so you give yourself enough time to achieve these goals that you're setting out for yourself. A lot of artists will release a single and they'll forget about it. They won't put in the time to promote it and push it as much as they can, and then they move on to the next single. Man, if you're spending all this time and making a song, producing it, writing it, and doing all these things and don't want to waste all of that, by just releasing it and just forgetting about it. Market it, promote it. So about a year ago, I released my single Top Dog, and I set some goals for this song, and this was the first single and the first song that I actually spent some time in marketing it and setting specific goals for what I wanted to achieve with the song. Unfortunately, I did not achieve all the goals I wanted to, but I achieved most of them, and I hit a lot of milestones and a lot of goals that I did not accomplish with my previous music. A year later, I released my latest single, I Met Her At Caribana, and I achieved more goals with this song from opposed to Top Dog that I released last year. I didn't achieve like 1 million streams or crazy amount of blog press on Hip Hop DX or big blog sites, but I achieved a lot of success and goals compared to my last single, Top. Some of the goals I achieved with I Met Her At Caribana was blog coverage from an indie site. It got some radio play and it got a lot of engagement and shares, way more than my last single, Top Dog. Compared to the jump from Top Dog to I Met Her At Caribana, it was a huge leap. So this helped me track my achievements and milestones. This gave me and injected this huge amount of inspiration, and it motivated me to push more because I tracked the growth and the progress with these singles. If you do not keep track and record of this progress and the growth, then how are you going to show yourself evidence? How are you going to tell yourself to keep going if you're not tracking the progress? This is exactly what it did for me. So again, to reiterate, set separate goals for each single that you release, and if you don't meet them, it's okay, because then you can reset these goals for your next single and you just keep setting it until you achieve it. There are personal goals that I want to achieve and I'm more motivated than ever to achieve it, and I'm not as discouraged as I was once before. And when I tell you, it is the greatest feeling in the world when you achieve these goals, no matter how big or small. Celebrate small victories. So if you're feeling down and you're feeling defeated, Don't worry, you got this. It takes time. Everyone's journey is different. Do not compare yourself to others. Sometimes it's easy for other people and sometimes it's harder for others. So that's all I gotta say with this video. If you found value in this and it was somewhat helpful, please consider liking, subscribing to the channel. It really helped me out. And thanks for watching, and best of luck. Good luck to your music, good luck in your career and your journey, and I hope to see you in the next one, and I'm out.